we always have to start a show like this, don't we? It's like every time now. Happy Star Trek Tuesday. It's time for the main viewer, everybody. You've done it. You have found the right place. We are your people. It is time for Star Trek Tuesday. We're going to talk about all the news of the week. There's a lot going on. By the way, John Orchiola is going to do his best Irish impression. Stay tuned for
Oh
that.
God,
That's
no.
going to be
Nice.
that's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see how many people we can offend with that. Also,
Everyone.
we're going to talk about, hey, how has Ireland affected Star Trek? Probably in a lot of good ways.
Mm.
Nice
Colomini, we'll
new
talk
way.
about him, of course. Sir Patrick is very Irish. He's as Irish as he is French, okay?
Mm.
So
Right.
he's probably closer to Irish than he
Sure.
is to French. No, let's be real here. Uh,
Geographically, maybe?
yeah, but I'm also like genetically, maybe. We've got some Scotty news. He's Scottish, though. Maybe he was
He is
part Irish. I
Scottish.
don't know. We'll find out.
Hmm.
Starfleet Academy. We have a tease of a fun guest stars in season 2 already. We're already talking about season 2. We have some big wrestling news. Oh, John Orchiola wrote
Courtesy
that
of me.
one. That's going to be a
Yeah,
fun one.
courtesy of me.
Lower Decks is in the news. What else? There was something else that was big time that I can't remember right now, but that item was also in the new. Oh, you guys,
Hmm.
Firefly, huh? Finally, we're going to talk about Firefly a little bit. How many of you are giant Firefly fans? That'll be fun to discuss. Okay, and that's going to be with our friends John Orchiola of Screen Rant.
Hey, everybody! Aaron Go Bra. That's as close as to Irish as I'm going to try today.
What did you say?
I said Aaron Go Bra. It's St. Patrick's Day still over there.
Aaron Gobra? What does that mean?
Yeah,
Aaron's gold bra.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I actually looked it
It's
up. It means
it's
That was
Irish
originally
Gaelic.
it's
I
Irish
mean,
Gaelic. It
yes.
actually
What?
means Ireland forever or
Hmm.
Ireland to
Yeah, Ireland
doomsday.
forever.
So
It's an
if you want to get dark,
anglicized Irish phrase.
Yes.
yeah.
Meaning Ireland
Very well
forever.
said. Yes, exactly.
Oh,
All right. Jenny R. Johnson is also here. She might have some Irish in her.
I do indeed.
Yeah, seems like it. Nova Scotia feels like it should have a high density of Irish.
It's funny because it's more Scottish, what with it being New Scotland, Nova Scotia, New
Makes
Scotland.
sense.
But yeah, although my Irish isn't actually from, because my family's not actually
It's not
from
actually from
here.
Scotia.
No, it's like my Irish is like from Ireland, from
Oh.
by way of Ontario. Ha!
Well, well, yeah.
Huh?
Where
Yeah,
else
I
would
think
the
all
Irish
Irish
be
from
from?
Ireland.
I'm so lost.
You trace it back farther.
Have you even Irished if you're not Ontario Irish?
I mean, really, right?
That voice you heard, everybody, was the Matt Boardman.
Hey.
All right. Melissa Longo is
Hey.
also here. She's wearing green.
hey, I'm wearing green, and I might have some Irish too. There's a lot in here.
Jenny R. Johnson's wearing green too. That's
I
fun.
am.
The dudes aren't.
am.
Well, I'm only not wearing green because of our friend War Dogheim sent this shirt to me yesterday. It is the
That's
Seattle
so
Clam Diggers.
cool.
Nice.
That's amazing.
The
Aw,
That
Seattle
is
Clam
so
Diggers
cool.
baseball
Amazing.
But it kind of
of
has a green hue to it.
1898. But I got a green shirt behind me for good luck.
Like it could
Perfect.
be on the spectrum.
Yeah. It's
The
like a
green
greeny
spectrum.
gray.
It's like a
Yeah,
like a greeny
greeny
tealish
gray.
grayish. You could almost see it in the
Yeah.
90s. My name's Ryan T. Husk. Let's say hi to people in the Hey, look at this. Dead Purple 7
Yeah.
with the
Hey.
super chat. Thank you so much. She says, hope you get sham rocked. I know it's lame. Don't worry. I'm keeping my day job, she says. Yeah. Yeah. So hello to Dead Purple 7, and thank you for that. Hi to Lucia Raz, John Davis. Lucia, we got a lot of wrestling for you. Stay tuned. David
sorry.
Bourgeois, Budlums, Linda Anderegg, Dave Gregory, Richard's Final Frontier. Hello, Joshua Reeve. Who else? Christian Unpronounceable. I think that's how you say it. Rose Kirby out in the UK. It's no longer St. Patrick's Day for her, but she's still wishing it for us. In fact,
It wasn't St. Patrick's Day for her at all anyway.
yeah, it's in fact, aren't they like mad about that one?
Well, they're not mad about it, I don't think, but it's not their
that-
favorite.
It's kind of
Oh,
like
Lily.
the French and Cinco de Mayo. They're like, I'm happy for
Oh.
you.
Mhm.
It's an excuse to eat tacos.
Yeah.
Right? As
Just
if you
like
need an
Bastille
excuse.
Day is an excuse to eat cheese.
Hmm.
I just always like anybody else's holidays, whether it's Cinco de Mayo or Bastille Day or St. Pat. It just gives you an excuse to like do something
Yeah.
new or different or fun or learn something for
Fun.
God's sakes.
I want
Actually,
Bastille
Exactly.
Day.
Falling
I
Tower,
like
we
that
had a
one.
song about St. Patrick's Day. It was called St. Patty's Day, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing that
That's so
song.
fun.
Oh, wait.
Hello to Rookie of the Year, Redshirt Bob, Rookie of a Year, I should say. Herbert Turner, hi. Yeah, Dave Gregory, did I already say? Maybe. Bob Duncan, hey. Tyrell Alexander, who says, "What's up, people?" Fedagan, hey, welcome back. We remember Fedagan from last week, right? On B, hello.
Good memory.
All right. Chuck A.
No, Bob Duncan. I don't need an excuse,
Is-
but it's nice to have one anyway.
Is Chuck A your favorite live chatter in Canada?
Hey.
Chuck
Now I
A.
get it.
That was a
Chuck
fun
A.
adventure to watch happen there.
To be fair, I can't be like, oh, I can't be like Bob Duncan and One Trek fan. I can't be like, oh no, someone else is my favorite. A.
I can. War Dogheim just popped up in the live chat. He's definitely
Yay!
at the top of that list. War Dog, we're wearing your shirt today. The Seattle Clam Diggers baseball. So thank you very much for that.
That's
I had to
so
be careful so I
awesome.
don't show any belly button. Thanks very much, War Dogheim. Very much appreciated. He sent that in and arrived yesterday, and now I have this to keep me warm.
It's wonderful.
No, I
And it's-
thought of the Pillsbury Doughboy when you said that.
Oh, the All right. Everybody, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, and if you're listening in, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. We'd really appreciate that. And hey, if you want to keep the super chats going, don't let John stop you. Okay.
But I will try to stop you.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Why?
He definitely stops people from doing things. Well, let's talk about Ireland for a minute. Actually, the wrestling news is Irish in nature. Am I wrong,
It
John?
is.
It's
It
100%.
is.
I just realized
Partially
that.
timed
Yeah,
for this.
I'm
Partially time for this.
slow.
So it's a double whammy.
Just want to
Again.
say
But
hi
we're
to
not going
Ronan
to start with
Healy
that.
in the live chat
Hi.
because
Hi.
they say hello from Ireland. Happy St.
Oh,
Patrick's
fun.
Day.
Ooh.
For
Nice.
staying up
Representation,
past midnight
fantastic.
for us. Who's this? National treasure,
Mhm.
Yes.
world
Heck
icon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
The most important man in Starfleet history.
True,
Star of Con
especially
Air.
Yes.
today.
Mhm.
Especially Star of
Mhm.
Con Air. Put the bunny
Damn
back
straight.
in the
In the
box.
Why
Yes.
won't you put the bunny back in the
He was
box?
also
Yeah.
he's also fantastic in Hell on Wheels.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, my favorite line from Con Air is at the end when he gives his little girl the bunny, and he goes, "I brought you a bunny. It's a little dirty." It always kills me.
Oh, those are the days.
I know.
Oh,
They don't make
Yeah.
movies like
Nicolas
that anymore.
Cage.
I was just gonna say movies were movies back then.
Yeah.
Remember, we
Yeah.
would go like
used
to
to
the movie
love
theater
Nicolas Cage
and
back
watch
then.
them.
Really?
Why,
And I still love
though?
Nicolas Cage,
I've
but it's like,
never
oh, because he was,
loved
oh
Nicolas
God, I
Cage.
just love, man,
Sorry,
because The
Nicolas
Rock,
Cage, but
The Rock, The Rock, you
The Rock is
guys,
great.
The Rock is
Rock is awesome.
literally one
Dwayne
of my top
Johnson?
10
Yeah, he's
movies.
cool.
No, The Rock, the movie.
I saw it, but
Nicolas
I don't
Cage,
remember it.
Ed Harris,
You
Sean
don't remember-
Connery.
Yeah, which is, by the way, it's a stealth James Bond sequel. It's
Yeah,
like basically like
I know. Exactly.
Can I just
Folks,
say,
if you're
Remember
sleeping on the
it.
rock, get on it. I saw it 4 times in the theater when it came out.
Yeah, I
It's
saw it a
an
bunch
amazing
of times too.
What?
I loved it.
Yeah.
can I just say that
Sorry.
when I was working at Bruckheimer, up in the rafters there, they had one of the Con Air planes hanging.
No
from the rafter.
way.
Yeah. Yep. And you remember back in what was it, 2019 when we had those earthquakes?
Mhm.
I was down there. It was late at night, and one hit, and I'm watching that model just go whoa, 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 whoa. And I was like, oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Thankfully, it did not.
I mean, if you had to go being squished by a Con Air airplane
I know I took I
would
took a
be
picture
a
of that
sort of stupid way,
model,
but yeah.
and then I took a picture of the sub from Crimson Tide,
Oh, yeah.
USS Missouri.
Oh, another great
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they were looking to hang that one from the ceiling too, but they had it in a big wooden crate and everything and pulled it out and
Yeah.
we got to look at it. That was really cool.
I miss when movies started with like the
Cool.
helicopter shot over Washington. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe. Maybe. I do miss going to the movies and watching previews and stuff. I haven't been to a movie in so freaking long.
Previews
I
never
don't
did it
remember
for
the
me.
last time. I love previews. I would
Love
get mad
previews.
at Aaron if we were even a little bit late
Yeah.
because I was like,
That's the only reason
movie
previews are
Thanks,
good,
Charlie.
is so that
Yeah.
if you're late for the
Previews.
movie, at least you don't
No.
miss any because
Yeah.
you just got the previews
previews
there.
are a part of the experience.
Yeah, it's totally.
Dude.
War Dogheim says, please read the note that came with the shirt, Ryan. And did you already eat the Dr. Pepper Jelly Bellies?
Oh.
Some I have, and I
Nice.
did read the note. He said, I know that you had I saw the pain in your eyes when the clam diggers didn't get chosen. And so he got me this shirt as a consolation prize. And he also said that he got himself a clam digger shirt. So I
Nice.
hope that means we are clam digger brothers.
Amazing.
Clam
I'm
Clam
so
digging.
jealous about the jelly beans.
We're a
Ryan.
team. Sorry, we're a team. I'm the pitcher. War Dog is the catcher.
Sure.
He also says, speaking of which, the World Baseball Classic is starting right now. The
Mhm.
championship game is happening right now between the USA and Venezuela. Two very good teams, actually very exciting. That's cool. Love and hugs from Beantown. War Dog says,
Nice.
Beantown?
He came out for the rain?
In
He
Boston?
ain't
Oh,
in
he's
hot
out in Boston
Montana
right now.
today.
Okay.
Yeah, in Boston.
Mhm.
He says these
I
folks
can
are
park your
loud.
car. I'm parking my car.
All right, so let's talk about Star Trek in like 20 minutes. No, but here, call him me. Jesus! What I'm trying to say is
It's an old
This
article,
guy-
but it's fun.
this guy had such a rise in Star Trek, right? Like he was originally credited in episode 1 of The Next Generation as Battle Bridge Lieutenant,
Yeah.
I think is what it was. Battle Bridge Lieutenant
Wow.
was his title. He didn't have a name. They just gave him a couple lines because they needed a guy there.
Mhm.
He was very close to just basically being an extra, right, Melissa?
Yeah, and he ended up being the only character in Star Trek to be in both the premiere and the finale of 2 different shows.
That's cool.
Very
Oh,
cool.
yeah. Wow.
That's
Very
really cool.
Starting
And
from the first episode to the last episode.
Mhm.
he was also the only character that had a major problem with Commander Riker, and we never knew why. If you remember in Deep Space, Jenny, this joke kills if you watch Deep Space Nine. So I just thought of it. That's why. But
in
remember,
Defiant.
remember,
Defiant,
it was actually Thomas Riker
Yeah,
that shows it, but
it
he's
was-
like,
Yeah.
"Don't talk to me. You know
Yeah.
what you did," or something like that.
But
And we're all like,
Thomas
"Wait,
Riker
no."
said that to O'Brien, not the other way
Yeah.
around.
Exactly.
Oh, is that what it was?
I have nothing to
Okay.
say to
Yeah.
you,
No
and
why.
I think you know why.
Yeah, and we're all like,
But we never knew why.
No.
"Tell
No,
us."
we never knew why.
No, because he made it up.
Yeah, exactly. He was just throwing
Because
him
he's
off
like,
his
I
game.
can't let this guy get too close to me because he'll be able to tell the difference.
he
He'll be able to,
stinks.
I'm
That's
not going to
exactly
smell
why he
right.
did it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
exactly
Yeah,
why he did it.
exactly. That's
Uh,
right,
But so
Thomas
this,
Curdled Milk Riker.
I feel like O'Brien had the closest trajectory to Nog in
yeah.
that they both started
Mm.
off as kind of like additional little characters to serve something in the first episode. Who knows if they're
Mm-hmm.
going to be brought back or how often, but they just kind of, Jake
Mhm.
needed a friend. You know,
Right.
the Battle Bridge needed a lieutenant. And then they
Mm-hmm.
just kind of bring him back a couple more times, and then their storyline started to grow and grow and grow.
Mhm.
Nog obviously becomes a really important and integral character with the best story arc by the end of Deep Space Nine. O'Brien, on the other hand, just literally leapfrogged into a new series and became a regular, like got a huge promotion.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
he and Worf are the two guys with like the most episodes. So and
Mm-hmm.
O'Brien brought in a whole storyline with him. He brings Keiko with him. Suddenly
Mhm.
Hana's there. Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kira wanted to do him so bad, you know.
Yeah.
for a while, yeah.
Miles, get
Wanted
out.
to?
The other
Yeah,
thing, the other thing about
that's
O'Brien
Exactly.
that I
true.
find
Okay.
really, the other thing about O'Brien that I find really interesting, though, is that he brings a whole other side of Star Trek that we don't really see much about. He's a non-commissioned officer. He
Mhm.
didn't go
Right.
to Starfleet Academy. We understand how you go to the academy, then you graduate, then you get assigned to a ship or something, then you rise up the ranks from ensign onward. But the NCOs are such an interesting, like little side pocket of Starfleet, where we don't really fully understand how that works, how you come in as an NCO and how you rise up in the ranks, because he never had like the same pips as everybody else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was chief petty officer. I don't know what that means, but he was also the chief
It
engineer of
means
the Deep Space
it
Nine.
means he takes little jabs at people a lot.
Yeah,
You know.
so we never really fully explored that, but
Mhm.
It's funny you should talk about it because I've never actually taken the time to research like why was it that they decided when they were doing Deep Space Nine that they wanted to bring O'Brien over from Next Generation? Like were they just
That's a
was
good
there a
question.
particular was there a
was
particular reason
was
why they wanted
was
to?
it
I
after
feel like it was the character. They just liked
but
him.
was it
Yeah.
after
Yeah.
Ro Laren turned them down, Michelle Forbes turned them down, that they needed somebody to port over from TNG, or was
Oh,
O'Brien
could
always going to
be.
be
Or
part of
was that
that?
all? Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I never
Maybe they
researched that either.
needed to bring somebody over from TNG so that they changed whatever character there was going to be. But
Hmm.
I feel like they were just kind of like, we like the character and,
I can't
it
imagine that they were
fits.
sitting on Calmini and they weren't like, we need to do
No,
something with this
ew.
guy.
Sure.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
No.
Like, because
Yeah.
he was already at that point, like he was making movies and like
Yeah, he was
doing,
established. Yeah.
yeah.
And also,
So
Yeah.
O'Brien was a character TNG could afford to lose. Let's face it.
yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
But there's so
and
much potential there that they saw.
yeah,
Yeah.
and somebody that everybody loved. It wasn't like anybody was like fuck O'Brien. Oh, sorry.
Keiko did.
That's the only quote we're going to have today.
I just think it's cool because I love that's one of the things like when you look back at these series, like I think it's really cool to see where characters went. And like all it took was one decision by someone in charge. Like or like for example, Worf. What would Worf had been had Denise Crosby not decided to leave Next Generation? Like
Right.
would
Mhm.
he have had the
Yeah.
trajectory that he did? Would he have ended up on Deep Space Nine?
Right.
Like how different would
Right.
his character have been? And how different would have O'Brien been had they not put him over on Deep Space Nine and given that character a chance to
Yeah.
grow and be an integral part of the cast?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But he also served a very important function because
Yeah.
he
To
was
Keiko.
the everyday man, and he kind of brought that. I got it. It didn't go unnoticed. He did bring that sort of. He brought us back. He brought us down to earth,
Hmm.
if that makes sense. He was the living embodiment of the day-to-day life
Yeah.
Yep.
of the goings on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
The salt
And
of the earth kind of
speaking of
guy.
that, also,
Right.
it actually got kind of cool later on in season 6 after Bashir was revealed to be genetically engineered, where the two best friends got positioned as the Everyman and the Superman.
Yeah.
But they were just
Yeah.
but they were just pals.
Yeah.
But Bashir had to throw darts from like 10 feet away now because it
Mhm.
wasn't fair.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I love that O'Brien has a whole past,
Oh.
right? He has a whole history before he was on the Enterprise, before he was on Deep Space Nine. I mean, that gets brought up a couple times, talking about his,
Yeah.
the hero of Setlik 3 or
Yeah.
whatever, and it's just, that aspect of it, I for myself personally, I love, just because my grandpa served in the Korean War as a tank
Mhm.
mechanic. So he was kind of he was a grunt. And so to me, that's who O'Brien represents, because he was a guy who he worked hard, he worked to where he's at,
Mhm.
and all that hard work and dedication has eventually paid off
Mhm.
by the time we get to see him in Next Generation and then into DS9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
also
also
kind
feel
of, oh,
like
sorry, go ahead.
okay. I also feel like, and I don't know anything about the military, but a lot of people in the live chat do, like our buddy War Dog, based on his name, of course, and the fact that he always says Semper Fi. But it seems like O'Brien gave us a little bit of the kind of characters that aren't usually talked about, kind of like what Matt was saying. Like, I feel like the military's just got a ton. It's made up of those kinds of people. They're not all captains. They're not
Right.
all, commanders or admirals or whatever. Some of them are
Yeah.
just the guy that fixes the elevator
The
on
ship.
battleships.
Mhm.
Some
Yeah.
of them are just people they're like refuel technicians for,
Yeah.
Well,
stealth
yeah.
bombers or what, who knows, but like, or nurses,
Mhm.
My
or the guy
dad
that flies the
was
helicopter.
my dad was a mechanic on airplanes, so he's
Yeah.
one of those people who are the unsung heroes, because
Yeah.
without
Exactly.
people like him, the plane's not getting off the ground.
Exactly.
Was his name Mike?
It was Mike.
No
It is
way.
Mike. Yeah.
That I was just saying that because of the band Mike and the Mechanics of like the
Mhm.
late 80s.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
crazy. I
Yeah.
hope somebody said like Mike and the Mechanics at some point in his life. This would,
wow.
wow, what luck.
Mike.
I wonder if Mike and the
Yeah.
Mechanics was Irish. But what were you going to say, Jenny?
Oh,
What
I
a
was just
weird
going to say
coincidence
that
that was.
O'Brien also served the purpose of being also like the avatar for the average
Yep. And
human viewer.
Mhm.
And as a
Family
result,
man, union man.
suffered much pain and
Yeah.
suffering.
Yes,
Too
he
much
did.
pain.
You know.
Way too
Aw.
much pain.
He was a racist. He hated Cardassians.
Yeah,
He
it
had a
was.
problem with those guys, man.
Mhm.
So did Kira. They weren't afraid to explore that kind of stuff in Deep Space
No,
Nine,
which
though.
was
No.
In TNG,
so
they
great.
explored racism by accident, like in Code of Honor,
Yeah.
or like in the
Up
Not
the long
happy
ladder.
accidents
Yeah.
either.
Up the Long Ladder, which is what we're going to talk about with the Irish stuff, right?
Mhm.
Wasn't that the
Yeah.
one where it was
Yes.
basically
The Bring
they
Moiety,
didn't
yeah.
ca- they didn't call them Irish people, did they? They
No.
just kind of used an Irish stereotype. Also, in Deep Space Nine, the episode "If Wishes Were Horses," I think, right,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
where it was going to be a leprechaun, and then
Right.
what's his name?
Colomini was
Colomini
like-
came up to them and was like, "Hey, it's quite an offensive thing that you're." No, he didn't actually say it like that. But he said,
No, but-
that's kind of an offensive stereotype to say
Yeah.
that we all, like
Yeah.
whatever. And so they changed
We're
it to
all over here
Rumpelstiltskin.
kissing the Blarney Stone.
Mhm.
But that
I
was so
wonder
much
if they
harder, I'm
changed
sure,
it.
for Hana to
I wonder
say.
if they had already hired the actor
So cute.
by the time they actually changed it, because
Must have been.
where they were like, okay, well, we got this guy and he's this tall. What else
Yeah.
can we make him?
Smurf.
What the freaking I love the way
Poor
Hana
actress Hana
says-
Hate was like, "Are you serious? It was going to be Wally, and now it's Rumpelstiltskin."
Oh my God.
Rude.
She's so cute when she says it.
On B says, "My dad was a medic in the Air Force and then worked as a PA till he retired." You'll have to tell some of us that don't know what that is, what a PA is, because I think of production assistant when I see
I think that's a
PA.
physics.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too, automatically.
Automatically.
Mhm.
I've been a PA.
It's a physician
Nice.
assistant.
Okay, cool.
Ah.
Anyway, everybody, oh, Linda Andreich says that was my uncle too, airplane and vehicle mechanic in West Texas during World War II.
Mm.
Anyway,
Mm.
so this is all important, and this is what made Miles O'Brien the subject of so many attacks and torturous episodes. Is because he
He
was,
must
I think he was
suffer.
supposed to be the everyman,
Yeah.
or just the kind of
Yeah.
guy with the every family and the union man, and the guy that was just like, hey, I just want to infuse my gum with scotch and play with my
Right.
toys with my
Yeah.
friend Julian that I also kind of hate but kind of like,
Yeah.
and
And
then my
constantly
nagging
mess
wife.
up my shoulder
Yeah.
kayaking.
Yeah.
And it's true too, because I mean, if you think about like the things that happened to him, like for example, the 20 years in prison,
Oh my
like
gosh. Yeah.
if you did that to Kira, if you did that to Cisco, it's a totally different story. It's a
Yeah.
totally different story. The repercussions of that are completely different. They're such different people and their experiences are so different. But for O'Brien, the average person can just put themselves exactly in his,
Right.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really good
fancy
point.
suit.
I completely agree with that. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
when they needed
Hmm.
the they needed an average person for because the story was like this extreme thing. So
Yeah.
they don't want to put like an extreme person in it or
Yeah.
like the captain of the ship or the
Mhm.
biggest fighter, like Kira or
Yeah.
Worf who would just like destroy, eat everybody. They're like, we need to just drop a regular dude into this irregular situation.
Hmm.
Which is kind of like real life because who isn't a regular dude living
John.
through extraordinary circumstances of
Yes.
life
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
overcoming it?
Absolutely.
On B says physician's assistant to
Hmm.
orthopedist. So that's a joint, if
Nice.
I remember correctly, right?
Hmm.
Yep.
Could have helped out O'Brien, that's for sure.
Yeah, Joshua Reeves says the dark side of the inner light is hard time. It's like
Yeah. Oh,
two
yeah.
sides of the same
Yeah.
coin.
Yeah.
Man, that
Hmm.
one, hard time, man. That one really, by the end of that episode,
No.
that just guts you.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's like that
And he
meme that we
plays it
saw recently
amazingly.
where O'Brien's talking to Picard and he goes, wow, you lived an entire life? For about the inner light. He's like, sounds cool. I hope that happens to me or something like that. And we're like, oh dear.
Oh
Sucks for
gosh.
you,
Careful what you
bro.
wish
Yeah,
for.
you're not gonna like it.
Oh.
Okay. So here's something. This is from trekmovie.com.
Mm.
John Orciola's rival. So they're always
You're not
fighting.
right.
They're always fighting too. And, Trek movies always
Always.
following WWE. Screen Rant's always doing AEW. Like
Yep.
it is just back in the
Mm.
days.
It's
John Orciola
on.
was
I love Trek movies and
ECW.
WWE
They were
coverage.
WCW. John Orciola was Ring of Honor. They were Ohio Valley Wrestling.
You're really going deep. You're going
That's
deep.
all I got, boy. Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway. Okay. So this is from trekmovie.com, everybody. It says celebrate the feast of St. Patrick with these Patrick classics.
Ooh.
I know. I
All
know.
right.
Get it?
Okay.
That's
Trek movie.
and oh no, it starts off with top of the morning to all of ye who will be wearing green this March 17th. As you know, we here at Trek Movie like to mark holidays throughout the year with a collection of recommended episodes to help you celebrate. And this year's St. Patrick's Day is no different. So curl up with these classics and your favorite green beverage. Live chat, let us know what's your favorite green beverage. Is it like that Shamrock Shake? Do the Shamrock Shake? Is it like just whatever generic green beer that's out there? Is it like a green juice, like a green naked juice thing, or a Odwalla? Do they even have Odwalla anymore? Is it like a crème de menthe or a chartreuse kind
Ooh.
of liqueur, green liqueur? You know, there's a lot of
You know,
options out there.
you know what I had once back in the day was absinthe, the Green Fairy.
Mm. How did it
Yep,
make you
it
feel?
is horrendous.
It was, I actually really enjoyed it,
I'm
but
very
I've only
happy
had that
for
once.
Yeah, yeah.
you.
I had it once too, but I don't. It's weird to say I don't remember if I liked it or didn't. So I guess
Mm-mm.
that means I probably did.
It probably
It's
worked on you.
Wait,
Yeah.
which John?
yeah.
John, what drink?
Absinthe?
Mhm.
Oh no, I've never.
Look it
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
Yeah.
The first time I ever
Uh,
heard of absinthe was actually Bram Stoker's Dracula, because
Oh
Dracula
yeah.
gave it to a writer.
Hmm.
really?
Huh.
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh,
Isn't there a
okay.
new Dracula movie coming out with like
Yeah,
It's
well, it
it's
already came
been
out.
that guy?
Yeah, I loved it actually. It's so weird.
I know
It's
the
like,
one you're talking about.
It's
but it's
Guillermo
like
del Toro.
the Francis
no,
Ford
that
Coppola
was
version.
Frankenstein.
No, yeah, it's
Huh.
Frankenstein you're thinking about.
I mean, we shouldn't also forget Soylent Green, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, sure.
I've never
It is
had
people.
that.
No, but you're
I'm
all
not a people person.
missing
It's
the
people.
best green drink ever.
Let's
Sluggo Cola. Hello.
Right?
Oh,
The
yeah.
slimiest cola in the universe.
Okay.
Galaxy.
Oh, Galaxy. In the galaxy. Sorry.
So there are 5 episodes, everybody, for you to watch tonight after watching us
Okay.
on the main viewer. Number five. Fairhaven, of course. No?
Yeah, we just
Delete
want to see the
wife.
pictures. Show us the
There are,
pictures.
there's no
There's
picture. It
just
says video
video
unavailable.
link.
Oh,
Yeah.
farts. All right.
No, thank you. Everybody keep your farts to
All right.
yourself. This is not
Imagine
a
the cow, folks. Imagine the
this is
cow
not a
and
scratch
delete
and
the wife.
sniff video. Yeah, delete the
Cow is
wife. Yeah.
so cute.
Yep.
Mhm.
Delete that wife. Yeah,
Fairhaven.
yeah,
It
yeah.
says, how could someone named after a city in France program such a great holo program set in Ireland? Well, this question and many more are answered on the Voyager standby. The Voy- on the Voyager standby.
On this
Also
Voyager standby.
features one of Captain Janeway's best lines, a sentiment we've all shared at some point when she falls for a character in the program. Delete the wife.
Delete the wife.
Come on, that's true. Maybe everybody's thought that one. John's thinking it right now. The guilty look on his face. He's like, okay. Number four. Number four. Spirit Folk. Spirit Folk, Voyager's episode. The crew returns to Fairhaven, where the holo characters start to suspect all may not be as simple as it seems in their
Mm.
bonny wee village. Note that Spirit Folk is one of only 2 Trek episodes where Star Trek All Access showrunner Brian Fuller has sole writer credit. That's interesting.
Oh.
Wow.
Maybe he's Irish.
Wow.
That is interesting.
Is Fuller an Irish name? Doesn't seem.
Yeah,
Could
maybe.
be.
On B asks, what was the green alien alcohol? Am I correct in thinking that's Saurian brandy, or am I nuts?
So it could be both. Saurian brandy, I believe was. Let's see, I want to say it was not green. It was like goldish, but you know what? You never know in Star Trek. Sometimes
What
they have
was
green
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
whatever
the
it was that
best
Data
green
poured for
beverage is?
Scotty in TNG?
Oh,
He
what
gave him
was
Oh,
that
yeah,
bottle
that
of
wasn't,
green.
it's just
Oh,
green.
it's
They didn't say what it was.
Aldebaran whiskey is the green one.
Oh,
Is that
Aldebaran
it?
whiskey.
Yeah.
Well, it's green, right?
Yeah.
Data
Freaking
says it
Picard is
is
just
green.
like,
gotcha.
Well, the most delicious green beverage, the most delicious green alcohol in Star Trek, Spock's blood.
Oh, you
That's our Dracula
green-blooded
right there.
hobgoblin.
Very
That's your
nice.
Dracula.
Jeepers.
Very nice,
Jeepers.
John.
Jeepers. Yeah, indeed.
Well, that got
Up
done.
next, The Naked Time, the original series episode. Do you need some ideas for a good Irish drinking song? Well, look no farther Then the 1701's junior officer Kevin Riley, who under
Oh,
the
yeah.
influence of the Psi
Oh
2000
yeah.
virus regales his shipmates by endlessly singing, "I'll take you home again, Kathleen." That felt very
All the things.
stereotypical back then, that
Yes.
All
episode.
the
That
things. Yeah.
sounds stereotypical.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of
Hmm.
Irish songs, I remember looking up way back in the day where the term gringo came from and the folklore behind it. So I don't know if this is, I mean, I guess we could fact check it. Is that when the Irish people came to Mexico, they would be drinking, they'd be singing a song about like the green grass grows or something. I don't know what the song
The green,
is.
green grass of home.
Oh,
So they started
no.
calling them gringos because they would just hear them saying that thing. Matt's looking it up right now, so he's gonna
Heard
That's
that
fact
right,
check
yeah.
this
song
thing.
before. Wait, it's can't. I'm pretty sure I've heard
Maybe
this.
it's when
Yeah,
Irish
the
eyes are
green, green grass of
smiling.
home, right?
I
Oh,
don't know.
popular
Green.
myths suggest the word originated from U.S. soldiers singing "Green Grow the Lilacs,"
Oh,
or
green
Mexicans
grow.
shouting "Green Go," are considered false, as the term existed in Spain long before this conflict.
Oh
Ah.
no. Another one bites the dust for the folklore.
Sorry,
And
Ryan.
another one.
That's okay. I've
And
just
another
deleted it from
one.
my mind forever.
Like the
Moving on.
Like the
wife.
wife.
Wait a minute. It says it was already in Spain, but how did they come up with it?
Gringos most likely originated in 18th century Spain, likely in Malaga, as a distortion of, I'm not going to pronounce it's Greek, grego, to describe foreigners
Mm,
who spoke Spanish poorly, similar to the English phrase, it's Greek to
Sasana.
me.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
used to describe my unintelligible speaker, well, some days, before becoming a slang term for primarily U.S. citizens in Latin America.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Shipping over old terms is a nice one too. Uh,
Mhm.
okay. Came from Spain. Fun.
Mhm.
Number two. Number two. By any other name. TOS episode. Okay, Scotty is
Gross.
Scottish and not Irish. And while
True.
those two cultures may seem very similar to
They're
outsiders,
not.
it would be, oh, if any Irish or Scottish people heard you say that, let me tell you something.
Say
Oh,
what?
were you
That they're
saying
not? No, they're
What?
not. They're totally
They're not.
different.
okay, I thought you were saying they're not different. Okay,
Oh my
yes.
God.
Yes.
Oh.
I was like, oh, Jenny's starting a riot on
No.
purpose. Uh,
She
it would be
decided to
rude to
get
confuse the
edgy.
two, but this one gets on the list because of the awesome scene where Scotty drinks the alien under the table using green booze.
Mhm.
More green booze.
Mhm.
And
Mm.
lastly, wait, two.
There's
What the
one
heck is what?
dishonorable mention.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, they have two. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, and then two other things, and then one.
Mhm.
So next is dishonorable mention,
I
up
thought
the
that was so
long
cool.
ladder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is a Trek movie
Yep.
first, but we'd like to award a dishonorable mention to this second season episode, which showed TNG wasn't quite there yet with features as ghastly as Irish immigrant stereotypes that somehow survived to 1989. Um, and then also, this is a funny thing to say. So they had the 5, 4, 3, 2 dishonorable mention, and this one is not mentioned. If wishes were horses, Deep Space Nine, but isn't it
Not
mentioned?
mentioned.
It's
Well,
it's
it's
mentioned.
yeah,
In that
but
they're
it's
mentioning
not
it, you mean?
mentioned in Deep Space Nine because originally it was supposed to be a leprechaun
Oh, so it
when they
didn't
No, I'm
actually
changed
saying,
happen in the
it.
episode.
Mhm.
oh, is that what
Right.
it is? Now you might.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, very good. Yeah, yeah. Not mentioned. If wishes were horses, Deep Space Nine. Now you might think that we'd add this Deep Space Nine outing to our list in that it features Chief O'Brien meeting the wee Rumpelstiltskin. who the trailer blandly and somewhat inaccurately describes as the ultimate enemy. That's, which of course he isn't. He's also not an Irish leprechaun, but rather
No.
Rumpelstiltskin is a German dwarf. Alas.
Yeah.
Number one. That's funny though. The ultimate. Come on. Number one, The Wounded, TNG, a dramatically more serious entry than anything else on the list. This four-season TNG episode is the one that really established Miles O'Brien as a character who could carry an episode and ultimately inspired Deep Space Nine. The climax of the episode features O'Brien and his erstwhile captain singing the Irish war ballad, The Minstrel Boy. Also, early in the episode, said Captain accused O'Brien of getting a silver tongue by kissing the Blarney Stone. And if that tradition has survived to the 24th century, so too will St. Patrick's Day. I can already tell you that whoever wrote this,
It was a long time ago.
Jared Whitley, is a
Uh-huh.
better writer than I because I've never used the word erstwhile. Big ups to Jared for that. Your thoughts, John? Have you ever
Erstwhile
used
is great.
erstwhile in any of your thousands of articles?
I don't think I have, but now that's a dare. I'm just gonna have to try it.
Yes,
Wow.
do it. Do it before Friday so that we can talk about it on Star Trek and Chill.
You got it.
Thank you. So I also did a quick thing where I just looked up
Mhm.
Irish in Star Trek. Of course, we know Miles O'Brien. We got Kevin Riley in that Trek movie thing. We got Up the Long Ladder. Okay. The High Ground. That is
Mm.
not just Obi-Wan Kenobi's quote.
Mhm.
You see, Melissa,
Now we have Becky Lynch.
there's another franchise called Star Wars.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
Obi-Wan says, "Don't do it, Annie. I've got the high ground," which everybody knows has won every fight in the history of all fights. And it really leads to death, generally
Especially a
speaking.
lightsaber fight. Mhm.
And so anyway, the high
But the
ground,
point.
it's references an Irish reunification in 2024. That's
Yeah.
right. Which led to the
Right.
episode being censored by the UK's BBC.
Mhm.
The Irish really hate each other that much, like the North and the rest of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's complicated, but yeah, like it's
Tell us.
well, it's
'Cause I
beyond
don't
my
know.
it's beyond it. There's religion involved, there's politics involved. It's very
Yeah.
complicated and messy and
Yeah.
Religion and
unfortunate,
politics will do that. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
I
And
just
the
know
English are all
Northern
up in it.
Ireland, the Northern Ireland is
Totally.
just this little nugget with like
Yeah.
Belfast, I think is the capital.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
all the other cities we've heard of, like Dublin and
Dublin,
Cork and
Galway.
Kilkenny, or
Hmm.
which South Park loves to visit. Um, and that's all in regular Ireland. Right? Isn't there a city called Kill? I'm not making that
Yes,
up, am
there.
I?
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
There is, but just-
Yes, right.
Like
The
the
South-
South Park
the park
reference.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Kenny. What?
Now I'm curious about what happened with Ireland, why they hate each other so much.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
Mm.
So when we're seeing all these offensive tropes about Irish people in Ireland, is it all of the Island, or is it just specifically the Ireland that's not Northern Ireland?
Well, it's more about. I mean, those tropes came from like Irish immigrants coming to America
Mhm.
Oh, that's a good
more
movie.
than anything. Like St. Patrick's Day wasn't a thing in Ireland until
Right.
Americans started celebrating it for years and years and years. And then the Irish were like, I guess we could probably do this too. Because it
Like
wasn't,
that.
But St.
You know?
Patrick was actually English.
yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes,
I know that because we
not
researched
awesome.
it for the song that we did.
Mhm.
And that was one of the lines. St. Patrick was really English, so I remember
Yeah.
that.
That's
Rose
so
Kirby says,
wild.
"Hey, I'm part Irish on my mother's side, part Spanish Italian, my dad's side, but born in the UK." So,
Ooh, that's a nice little mix. Boom in the middle. It's cool.
Commander Creamer says, "Scottish Dutch."
Ah.
Hi,
Trying not to go
Commander
there.
Creamer. Hey. Uh, hey. Uh,
Oh my.
Sean O'Sullivan. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. I hope that's how you pronounce that last name because that's very
More like
Star
Sullivan,
Trek.
isn't it?
It says Suliban to
No,
my
no, no, no,
eyes.
no, 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 no. It's Gaelic.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah,
It looks like Sullivan,
this is why I didn't try to pronounce it because
like
But Suliban is Star Trek.
Bhan is usually like Von, like
Or
Van,
Rain.
Von.
Uh,
So that looks like
S-
Sullivan to me.
Yeah, that is
Sean,
Sullivan.
Yeah.
Sean says Kilkenny is a city for tourism purposes. Doesn't have a proper charter.
Right.
yeah, Kenny.
God, all of this discussion is already way over my head. I don't even know like a proper charter. I'm not even sure what the crap that means either.
Mhm.
You guys are too smart. Melanie Thompson says definitely some Irish roots in Newfoundland.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, like
Hmm.
the Newfoundland accent is very similar to the
Oh
sound
yeah,
of
you don't have an
Irish.
accent really that's
The
that strong.
Newfie.
No, because I'm not. No, because I'm not a Newfie. I'm not from Newfoundland.
But I mean,
Mm-mm.
Nova Scotia, I
Yeah,
feel like
because my parents are from Ontario. Because we like I.
so there is a Nova Scotia accent that's
Oh yeah,
thicker.
yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I
what
have
does it
it. I
sound like?
have it to some degree, but it's not. It's
You should
not.
watch Anne of Green Gables.
Ugh, I don't want to. What's that?
But that's even
I don't
like
want to
half of
watch
those
man.
people.
anything.
Half of
My
those
mom
people
used
are
to
from
watch that when I was
Ontario.
growing up.
That's so
Like,
funny.
yeah, no, it's. I mean, Nova Scotia accent. I mean, because it's also different, right? Because
Yeah.
there's Cape Breton where I'm from, but then there's Sydney, which is like woo, and then the accent is like brr. Um, and then there's French communities, and there are
Hmm.
yeah, but because my family isn't from Nova Scotia, I have the accent, but it's like less.
Rose Kirby says, "Hey, aren't you forgetting one person in the chat is Irish? Who's that?" Well, Sean with that
Mm,
name. No, no two ways about that. Actually, Ryan's an Irish name, right? I believe.
mm, yeah.
No Irish in this guy, I don't think though. Chris Marshall says, "I could explain the whole thing to you in painstaking detail, Ryan. Because Irish history used to be a huge passion of
Ah, yeah.
mine, but not today. It's not a
Hmm.
pretty tale, and I'm trying to decompress." Whoa, there's no cheerful Irish history, but that's what they're known for, like
It's
cheer
sort of in
and
it. It's sort of in
jollitude.
spite of it all, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's where all the good art comes from the suffering.
not from Ireland.
Yeah. Art, music.
Oh,
Music is art is music. Music is art. Art is music. Ah.
the
Hopes.
Cranberries, were they Irish?
Yes.
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 They
Sinead
sing about the
O'Connor seems
IRA.
very Irish.
Yes.
Yeah.
You too.
Uh,
Irish.
no, I'm not. I
Me
said
too.
I was saying
Irish. Yeah. Sunday,
uh,
Bloody Sunday.
Hmm.
that's my favorite U2 song actually.
Hmm.
Sunday Bloody Sunday. What about no Bjork is like Icelandic or something,
Yes.
isn't she? Yeah.
Hmm.
What other Irish? That's what we should do. Live chat. Tell us Irish bands or
Am
Irish
I wrong or is
singers.
Annie Lennox Irish? Is she Irish or
That's
she's
that's
Scottish?
she looks very Irish, but that
Hmm.
could be Scottish too. You're right. That's
Huh.
Eurythmics, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Here comes the rain again, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Van Morrison.
Whoa, what's with all the are
Van
there a
Morrison,
bunch of
yeah.
Nova Scotians in the live
Thin
chat? Because
Lizzy.
I'm seeing Melanie Thompson says a completely different accent in Nova Scotia than Newfoundland and in Cape Breton too. You're absolutely right. And Tyrell
Scottish.
Alexander says Cape Breton is building a spaceport, which is true. I just found that out
Flogging
myself.
Molly. Cool. Right. We know them.
Hello, friends.
Matt, did you say Thin Lizzy is Irish?
Mm-hmm. Thin Lizzy.
Live chat. Why is Thin Lizzy pertinent to the 7th rule? Thin Lizzy. Why is Thin Lizzy pertinent to the 7th rule? And okay, Annie Lennox is South African. John Davis said this is pretty close. So
No,
right around
Scottish.
the corner.
She was born in Aberdeen, Scotland.
Then why you guys
United
are
Kingdom.
John? Aberdeen is so far from South Africa. You guys. Let's go. All right.
Joshua Reeves said Jenny's A's are a little out of control. Say Anne and Anthony are artistic athletes.
I've got to see that comment. Who was it that said that? That's
Joshua
hilarious.
Reeves.
Oh, Joshua. Say Anne and Anthony are artistic athletes. That's hilarious.
And yeah, my A's are like yeah,
Like a dolphin?
like my long A's are and
Exactly like the dolphin.
and
Dolphins are
car
brilliant.
roof.
All right, we got to get
brilliant.
back to Star Trek, you pirates.
Did you know that they have their own names? Like they have their own squeal that signifies, that
Oh, I love
identifies.
Of course, they're so smart. They're so smart.
Yes. They,
So they have call signs.
names.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. They were terrible last year. I think they got a new quarterback. Yeah.
The Dolphins
I
fly
usually-
the ship.
I usually root against them, to be honest.
Torpedoes in the water. They're so freaking cool. Dolphins
so
are so cool.
They're really cool.
So anyway.
Hey, Ryan, did you know that killer whales are actually dolphins?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
they're mean.
You should know.
And actually, dolphins are kind of cold-blooded killers too.
Yeah,
Like, they're just
but they're
looking-
really
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah,
Right.
they're very
Depends on the
smart.
dolphins because they are
Exactly.
Don't judge all dolphins.
But they're very capable of empathy as well.
Yes.
Yeah, but they tear
But
little fishies
The
to
Simpsons did a whole
shreds.
thing about
So
how
do
murderous dolphins are.
people.
I don't.
So
We
do
don't.
a lot of people.
A
So
lot of
not
people.
all people, not all dolphins, not all killer whales.
The live chat is leaving this show in droves right now, you guys.
No, there's more watching now than there were before.
You know, before we went live, do you know what else goes in droves? Dolphins. No, I'm just kidding. Here's our next item, everybody. This is important. Oh, wait. Actually, John, you sent in something really good here. Let me find that. Oh, yeah, this is good stuff. This is good eating. This from screenwriting.com. Sorry,
Screenwriting?
screenrant.com. It's been a long
It's a
day.
fun show today. It's like almost Friday.
I know. Well, it is St. Patrick's Day, so you know. Bob Duncan, yeah, we love orcas. Take
Yeah.
out the boats. Yeah.
Get them out of captivity
But
too,
they
you
are
guys.
mean. Oh,
Hey, man.
absolutely.
Star Trek finale was inspired by Robert Picardo's classic TV series. What's this about, John?
Yeah, this is fun. This came from Gold Derby, the interview that Alice Kurtzman and Noga Landau gave about the finale, where Noga talked about how the whole sequence where the cadets took command of the USS Athena, even though they weren't prepared and had to kind of step up and become the bridge officers that they were meant to be, was inspired by an episode of The Wonder Years. Specifically,
Love the Wonder Years.
Yeah, the season 4 episode Graduation, when Kevin, on his way to graduation, had to drive his pregnant teacher to the hospital, even though he didn't know how to drive. So that was kind of like what Noga pulled from for this whole sequence.
That's cool.
And fun fact, Robert Picardo was in The Wonder Years for 15 episodes. He played
Basketball coach. Yeah.
Yep, Coach Cutler. And he was Emmy
right.
nominated for it.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's in everything.
Yeah.
The Burbs.
Oh, I didn't know that
Everything.
one.
Everything.
Yeah, he was one of the.
But
He wasn't the garbage men in the Burbs.
You mentioned that Olivia.
Newton-John.
I always.
By
Huh?
Dabo.
Olivia
Yeah.
Dabo. Yeah.
Mhm.
She was Amanda
was
Rogers.
Yeah.
in Star Trek. But there's also another Star Trek connection that you didn't mention. And
Ooh.
Of the Wonder
actually,
Years? Of the Wonder Years?
yes. And
Okay,
who
Olivia,
was
don't say it. Let's see if we can figure it out. We know it's not Paul or Winnie Cooper. We know, I don't think it's the dad. Uh, I don't remember. I don't think the mom was in anything. Olivia, we already got. Kevin, yeah, I'm out. You're right. I don't know this one.
well, actually, Aaron was in an episode with Bob Picardo
Hey.
when the coach was
Wow.
playing Santa at the mall, and
All
Aaron
right.
was his elf.
Oh my
Oh my God.
God.
We've got to watch
Wow.
that
Yeah, I
episode
had no
No
now.
idea.
way.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That I remember him talking about that, but I'd forgotten it was on the
Yep.
Wonder Years. That's
Mhm.
so
Yep.
cool. You said fourth season? Oh no, John said that about the
This
graduation.
episode was fourth season.
Okay, we'll check it out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Aaron Eisenberg.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Love
That's so
that
cool.
dude. Was there more to this story, John?
No, that's about it. That's about it. That was the gist of it.
Mhm.
Sounds fun.
It's
That's
a cool little
cool.
tidbit.
Here's also, this was just, can I just show a quick little item here that you may or may not enjoy, everybody? But I think you will. There's kind of like this little trend going on where people ask what they were like in the 90s.
Oh, yeah. It's fun.
And some of you may be a fan of this person, others may not, but let's find out.
Oh, oh my gosh.
I like this one. I love it. Yeah.
Love it. This is so great.
Oh wait, well, YouTube's gonna kill us now for this
Yeah.
song. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's already
That's
done.
okay. I'll
It's a
just
gist.
have to mute it during this.
That's cute, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. They're little babies.
Oh my gosh.
They're little babies. That's nice.
All right. The people that A
Um.
don't like the song or B don't know what movie this is are probably like,
How long is this going to go on? So we got to stop it here. But, that's a fun item to
I
enjoy.
love that. Ah.
That was really cute. Also,
Mm.
if you guys like cute things, here's something really cute. This is, and maybe John can expand on this a bit for us. Or maybe not. This is from Collider that says Paramount's epic sci-fi Star Trek spinoff gets major season 2 update following explosive finale.
Wow, they're not afraid of
Hyperbole. I know.
Jeepers.
A lot of keywords. A lot of keywords in that one.
Right. Do you know what that is?
I don't. I haven't read it. So let's find out together.
Okay. Here's the quote. Noga Landau says, so far as, oh wait, see, we already knew this, that Anisha Mir and Noose Braca are not coming back in season 2.
It's old news.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We covered it on Friday.
we did, but we didn't cover major season. So wait a minute, is this not an update, but just a non-update?
What's
Like
the
it's
date?
like
What's the
it's
date
like
on?
saying what's not what?
It's
What-
clickbait.
What, John?
When was it published? I don't know.
It was a few days ago, yeah. So it wasn't like they're updating us with something new. They're updating us with something that's not going to be there.
Okay, so when Alex and Noga did press for the season finale, basically every outlet asked the same 5 or 6 questions, and they
Of
gave the
course.
same 5 or 6 answers, and it all just got regurgitated across all the outlets. So yes, they're not. We already knew Paul Giamatti wasn't coming back. it was slightly news that Anisha Mir wouldn't be in season 2 also. Tatiana Maslany, that story has kind of finished at the end of season 1, and they want to pick it back up in season 3 in some way.
They do. Yeah.
But in terms of like other news that's coming out for season 2, they are one interesting thing that came out was I think Trek Movie actually covered this, is that season 2 ends on a cliffhanger, which it's kind of interesting because they don't have a season 3 renewal, but they said that that's where the story took them, and they felt like that's how they had to end season 2.
Right.
So that's kind of also precarious because we don't know if we're going to get that resolved.
Yep.
So we'll see how
That's
it plays
crazy
out.
town.
Okay, I feel like I need to make up for that non-news
Edgelords.
with something better. So here we go. This is, if you just put a beep in the right place, then it sounds like this.
This is what I think it is.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yep.
Travel the distance we did in 2 days at Warp 1 would have taken the Odin escape pod 5 months.
5 months, 6 days, 11 hours, 2 minutes,
You, Data?
and 57 seconds.
A knockoff. A cheap imitation. You, Mr. Data.
By my calculations, we no longer have sufficient momentum to clear the debris field.
You, Mr. Data.
I have a memory record of the entire lecture, Counselor. I could repeat the portions you missed.
You, Data.
They were all sucked out into space.
Correction, sir. That's blown out.
You, Data.
Nevertheless, it is possible that the phenomenon could occur in matter at higher levels of organization, given the proper conditions.
You, Data.
If there are only supposed to be 114 people on board, why all the extra space?
Transportation of colonists, diplomatic missions, emergency evacuation.
You, Mr. Data.
A major philosopher of the time was Liam Deegan, founder of the Neo-Transcendentalists, who advocated a return to a simpler life in which one lived in harmony with nature and learned under her gentle tutelage.
You, Data.
Anyway, you guys get the
Tutelage
point.
is a funny word.
I agree.
Tutelage.
Okay. And lastly, well, we'll cover that. We'll cover lastly. Let's get up into this, shall we? A little bit more trekmovie.com. Oh, wait. Is this going to be another clickbaity thing? Melissa, you sent this in, so I believe that it's not.
Yeah, no, but it's just the same thing that you just covered basically with the other article, so we don't need to click on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Big
the
concepts,
same
new characters,
regurgitated
and
stuff.
fun.
Yeah.
Okay, but the fun guest stars, that's the update I want to see.
Yeah,
says-
but they're just hinting at new guest stars. They don't mention any.
Let me
Who
just
they
read
actually
this,
are.
more of this quote here from Noga Landau.
Gotcha.
She says, there's some really big concept episodes in season 2 that really invoke Trek. Like we have a musical episode, a puppet episode. We have a
Wrong series.
no, she says at its best that I'm so excited for the audience to watch, because I think something we learned about our audience reception in season 1 is that people really do love these episodes that are sort of close-ended stories that really feel like a complete meal.
Yeah,
and that's really cool, because that's what Trek always did so well in the past, and we continue to really do that in season 2. And I'm excited for people to partake of these really great standalone episodes that we have coming, as well as an amazing serialized story over the course of the season.
Cool.
I'm all for this. I think that's great. We want those
Yeah.
bottle episodes that have a big, full story arc, kind of like what Deep Space Nine did so
How
well.
delicious! I was just going to say how
That's what
deliciously DS9
season 1
of
did
you.
too.
Yeah.
They've unlocked the formula. They've unlocked a formula that works in the streaming era of being able to do these standalone, complete mini stories within an episode, but also interlocking into an overall serialized full season story.
Yeah.
And they did it by targeting characters and making these standalone episodes specific to specific characters, which is actually the old TNG formula that Michael Piller came up with way back when in 90? So
Gas.
Yeah.
Imagine
Well,
how that
that was
works.
his thing. But
Yeah,
I
no,
will
funny how that
have a
works.
caveat to that.
Yes.
This does work better if there are more episodes.
Ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding.
Oh yeah, ain't that the truth?
Ella,
Kind of
what's
like
she's
when
won?
the kids were like already done with their freshman year, and we're like, wait, but
I
it's
know.
been
What?
7
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah,
And
the
Yeah.
second
so we
half,
were like, what
the
the
second half
seriously,
of the
I was
season
like,
really
jarring.
accelerated.
Yeah.
Really accelerated
Yeah.
things. Where I think in 3 episodes we jumped from like January to June,
Yeah.
and it was really fast.
Hey,
It
thank you
was
to
like- yeah.
Fidagan, who gives us the super chat and says, so good Trek clips. Thank you very much for
Yay.
that.
Woo.
Is that a Euro? Yep,
Euros,
Euro
yeah.
sign. Cool. Where are you from, Fidagan? And what are you doing still up? Let's guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess. I want to say Austria, but we already got somebody calling in from Austria. So let's say Croatia.
Nice.
Let us know, Fidagan, where you residing nowadays. So the quotes continue. It gets a little sketchy. They're talking about lanthanites, but Landau, Noga Landau
Oh
says,
yeah.
we go deep in Nala in season 2, and also Holly Hunter in season 2. It's like an acting dream. Kurtzman says, you might meet some of Nala's family members. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. And Landau says, Lanthanites are fun. Lanthanites are a fun ride, she says.
When I read that part, I immediately thought of you, Ryan, and your theory about
That's what I thought too when I read this just
Pelia.
now. I want them to bring Pelia and her and I want what's her name, Nala Ake, to be like, Mom, what are you doing here? Kind of like Troy and Loxana.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Pelia coming in and be
Yes.
like, I'm 1,000 years old. You talk to me with some
I wanted to
respect.
call her
Or something
little
like-
one.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my
One.
God.
No
Yes.
way.
That would be so
way.
good.
Yeah, Pelia is 5,000 years old, and Nala's only 422
Oh, right, yeah.
or
You're right.
423. So
Oh, baby.
one's a child, one's a little child compared to the other.
Compared to the Ents too.
Yes,
If
exactly.
those two are working together in a scene or in an entire episode, that would be so.
Can you imagine if like
That'd be amazing.
Carol Kane took an acting class before that too? Oh my God. Just kidding. I was just kidding, you guys. Don't get mad.
Oh my lord, the
Talking about
disrespect.
edgelords.
You joke with the people you love the most. Everybody knows that. Carol Kane is a superstar among superstars. She is the greatest thing since sliced chocolate pieces that are delicious. So I'm allowed to make a joke because she's the best.
Humpadink, 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 humpadink.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife. But after what you just said, I don't know if I want to be that anymore.
What's that from?
Princess
Princess
Bride.
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 Oh, that's why I reckon the Humperdinck thing. I was like, I remember that.
Humperdinck. Ah.
Okay. Up next, that kind of covers the same stuff. Oh, here's a fun one. You guys have heard of Jet Reno, right?
Yeah.
Check this
Yeah.
out. I think John Orkillen knows where we're going with this one. This is from
Yeah, I think so.
screenrant.com. 8 years later. Geez, really? Tig Notaro proved she plays one of Star Trek's greatest characters. This guy gets it. Written by John Orkiola, right?
This was my Tig Notaro tribute because she was absolutely awesome in Starfleet Academy's finale. And then you track her back to basically the very beginning of her run in Discovery. She was awesome all along. So, I mean, this did very, very well. I was very surprised. I didn't think this would do as well as it did, but this was one of the biggest articles I wrote of the past month.
Nice.
There's a lot of Tig Notaro fans out there. Yeah, I was very, very happy about it. But yeah, I mean, she's spectacular, you know, and I called her the unsung hero of the finale, which I got some heat for, you know, unsung, but like it's kind of true. Like she didn't really get any laurels for it. She just did her job. She, as a Starfleet officer would, you know, she stepped up when she had to. She kept the kids totally in line and kept them focused. She helped lead the sciencing of the problem, and they won. And you know, because of her leadership and her ability to communicate to the kids. And that's the other thing that's really great about Jet Reno, which kind of came through, especially when she talked to Caleb in this episode, which is where, you know, she kind of keeps the kids at arm's length. She doesn't get too close to them. But when they need emotional counseling, like Darum in episode 3, when Jet realized like his parents weren't calling him, she talked to him, and she kind, she's there for the kids, even though she doesn't project nurturing parent, but it's like kind of like Nala does. But she is definitely there for the kids, and and also in the episode when everybody was gone from the academy, and it was just Genesis and Caleb in the Athena, you realize that Reno was the only one there who was like literally keeping the ship running. She was walking around, making sure that everything works. So she all along has been holding Starfleet Academy together while
Hell yeah.
in the background.
Hell yeah.
So
This
that's
guy
what I
gets
talked
it.
about. She is awesome.
She's like the new O'Brien.
Bam.
Yes. She
That's
deserves her own statue. And she deserves planets and
Jesus,
starships,
but no
and
torture.
starbase is named after her.
No torture.
But you know
No
what?
Jet
She
must
wouldn't work
suffer.
for any of those episodes because she's not that kind of character. Can you imagine her in the O'Brien Must Suffer episodes? She'd just be like, dude, you guys, I don't like this. Okay.
Yeah, she just,
Can you stop
no nonsense.
torturing me and I'm gonna go back to my ship, please? Ow, that hurt. Okay.
Over here and eat some licorice.
Stop
okay?
it.
Yeah, just
Yes.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
like
get myself
you.
some licorice and I'm gonna go back to my quarters. Okay, so
Mhm.
you guys let me know when you figure it out.
What I also loved about her talking to Caleb is like it tracks back to episode 2. Caleb tried to get her fired. If you remember, he went to Nala, literally tried to get her fired.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so I just loved it. I love how all these stories paid off in such beautiful ways throughout, in the finale. And just Reno's awesome. She is so awesome.
I love her character. She reminds me of my history teacher in high school, who was also my track coach.
That's cool.
Yeah, who was also my track coach, and I was his teacher aide for the last 2 years of high school. And I just thought, he was one of those guys that just kind of was like a no nonsense kind of guy, but he was a huge Star Trek fan. My senior year, we both dressed up for Halloween in our Starfleet uniforms and everything, and it's just, but I liked him because he was very no nonsense, like Jet Reno's character is. And you'd have people would be like, well, blah blah blah, and he'd be like, oh, how tough for you, like he's just it's like that's willing to kick back the sarcasm and but that like in such a way that I'm like, I don't know if I should be offended by this or if I should just laugh because you're mocking me in a subtle way that kind of points out the fact that I'm being ridiculous right now.
Yeah.
Aw, I love that story. Yes.
And from the live chat, Videgan says he's from Finland, or
Right. I saw that. That's amazing. And by the way, Finland is just one country away from North Korea. So think about that. You are literally just one country away just from North Korea. That's how close those two countries are.
Okay. But then on another note from the live chat, Wardogheim gave us a super chat.
Oh,
Thank you very much,
lovely.
War Dogheim. That's probably our Dr. Pepper Jelly Bellies fund right there. Thanks. Thank you so much to War Dogheim. Let's find it. It says, Ryan, did you want to share my unbox? Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Let me pull that up right now. And while I do that, I'll, oh, there was a teacher that reminded me of too, which was really cool. His name was Mr. Sturges, but I always called him Mr. Urges. He took it well. It was like senior year in high school, so he was kind of like, yeah, whatever. And I would always get kicked out of his class like every single day for being like, well, never mind all that. But one day I walked into his class and he goes, Ryan, am I just going to kick you out again today? And I was like, probably. And he's like, you want to just go now? And I was like, yeah. I miss that guy so much. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss that guy and try to find him online to be like, you were the best teacher I ever had. But I never found him, unfortunately. Here it is. War Dogheim. This is so cool. He's got an unboxing. Oh no. War Dog, you have to make it unprivate. You have to change the setting, change it from private to unlisted. Your options are private, unlisted, and public. Right now it's on private. change it to unlisted, and then we'll give it another try in a minute.
Oh, and then while you're doing that, we got another super chat
Whoa.
from I almost said something else.
The super
From
chat, yeah.
Ronan Healy.
Ronan, huh?
Our Irish friend, yes.
Yes.
Ronan, are you hanging out in a ghost candle?
No.
Ooh.
Folks, it's 1:21 a.m. here in Ireland.
Oh,
Thanks for the show. Irish Trek Scenes compilation on Star Trek.
beautiful.
Yay!
Ronan Healy's a very Irish name, it seems like, too. That's a
Yeah.
good one. It's a good one. All right, so while War Dog Heim does that, did he respond in the live chat to hear that?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Chris
Not yet.
Garris
Oh, wait.
says, use this to buy Dr. Pepper Jelly Bellies for Melissa. Awesome, will do. Oh, that's right, because you were mad that I got some. So, that's nice. Thanks, Chris Garris, for the super chat. And thank you, Ronan Healy, for the awesome super chat. We really appreciate you guys a lot. All right. So while War Dog Heim works on that, changes his video from private to unlisted. Tough choices. Okay, we'll do a quickie Irish thing, super quick since we're on Irish people. We're gonna get on some Becky Lynch here.
But we
because-
also have to get on the lower decks thing before we go, because
Okay,
that's
yes,
pretty
ma'am.
awesome.
What's the abridged version, John Archiola, on Becky Lynch?
The abridged version was I was watching Monday Night Raw last night, and Becky Lynch came back for the first time, and I was like, oh, how do I write about this? How do I make sense? How do I write
So
about
did Ronda
wrestling?
Rousey. Ronda Rousey came back, and is she Irish? She seems like
I
she
have
might
no
be
idea
Irish.
which Ronda Rousey is. She
No.
did come
Too
back.
scared
She
to
did
ask.
AEW.
She's not
Yeah.
Irish.
But anyway, Becky Lynch is back, and she beat the crap out of AG Lee and ambushed her and hit her with the belt and did amazing, like such awesome things to her. And then and watching Becky Lynch demolish AJ, it made me
Well, now
think,
hang on. Before the ratings drop, can you tell everybody why this is relevant to Star Trek and why
Yes,
this
I'm
is
getting to
relevant
that.
to Irish? Look at this is
Well,
double
yes.
duty
The
here.
Irish thing is because Becky Lynch is Irish.
What's her
The
real
Star
name?
Trek relevance, Rebecca Quinn.
Thank you.
But the Star Trek relevance is that watching AJ do these dastardly, violent things made me think that is so unbecoming of a Starfleet officer. And it made me think about how wildly different her two characters are. Where if you watch her from Star Trek, even though she only appeared twice, she's a bridge officer. You know, she's exemplified what you think Starfleet is. But then when you see her in her actual job, she is the biggest piece of POS. She is terrible. She's a terrible, terrible human being on WWE. So it's such a cool contrast that she gets to play these two types of characters.
And Christian Unpronounceable was asking
how
who
you say
Becky
it?
Lynch is.
Rebecca Quinn. Oh, she's one of the Starfleet officers on the bridge of the Athena.
Yes.
Yeah, she's Lieutenant
Yes,
Ya.
that was that's where I was going.
You should say ya.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you know? Yeah.
Okay. Also, okay, so we'll hit lower decks, but also, you guys, oh my goodness, we have got to jump in on this too, because this is so freaking cool. This is Star Trek posting about fan art for March, which is Women's Appreciation Month.
History
right?
Month.
Yes,
Yeah, beautiful.
But also,
history.
we're allowed to appreciate.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
They're also
You can
the
appreciate us
present and the
during Women's
future.
History Month. Yeah.
Every month is Women's Appreciation Month. Am I right?
Mm.
You are not wrong.
Thank you.
It's on my calendar.
Really?
I know.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
John
Personally
does.
speaking, but I can't speak for others.
Mhm.
Jenny, you're not feeling the love? You don't think we appreciate you guys?
I think globally we have some work to do.
Oh, okay, global. Or just, well, there's only 5 of us here.
Yeah,
Here we go. So this is,
you're appreciated.
here's Sonequa. Look at this beautiful artwork. Look at that.
It's
that's great.
so beautiful.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's like it's snowing.
Actually, all of
something.
these are really terrific.
Mhm.
And one of the pieces is from our friend. We'll
You
get
have to
to
be
it.
more
A
specific.
friend of the
Okay.
show.
Is it
That is a friend of mine.
is it Vernon Smith? Oh my goodness. That'd be
No.
fun. Oh, is it JJ
No.
Lendl?
Nope. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
woman, actually.
Okay. We'll stick around to find out. Oh, is it Jenny R?
No.
No.
Damn it. Piss me
She
off.
worked on a Star Trek animated Star
Yes.
Trek show.
Mm-hmm. And she's brilliant.
She's great. We'll get to it.
Oh, Hoshi.
Love that one.
So we got Mariner there.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's great.
Mm-hmm.
We have Uhura.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
very
cool.
So
round.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this style.
Mm-hmm. They have all of the artists listed in the like original
Yeah.
caption on the post.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, 7.
Mm.
Okay.
Captain Seven. May I just
Oh,
Nice.
Captain, may I just say, Star Trek, the greatest female characters in pop culture on any
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
franchise.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Once Deep Space Nine kicked in.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
hmm
Yeah, better than Marvel, better than DC, far better than
Mhm.
Star Wars.
What? What about the one character? What was the lady in Rogue One?
You mean the
Jyn
one
Rouge
Erso.
One?
every movie?
Daisy
Jyn
Ridley or
Erso.
something?
Jyn Erso.
Jen Erso. She was
Mhm.
great.
Yeah, she was.
Loved
She really
her.
was.
Superstar.
I need to
So let's
rewatch
talk
that
about
actually.
in terms of
Loved
volume
Rogue
and
One.
quality and diversity and variety and intelligence and everything. Star Trek destroys every franchise for the quality of female characters,
Mm-hmm.
and it just keeps getting better.
What about Firefly? It only had
There
15
were 3 of
episodes,
them.
but people really like. I think it had 4 out of 9.
Shiny.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think you're going to get much disagreement here.
Mm-hmm.
We know Jet.
There she is.
So
Have we
cool.
passed our friend yet?
Nope.
Not yet.
I
Cute.
don't know
Cute.
who
Yeah, I
that
love
is.
that.
Who's
That's
I
that?
didn't
Balana.
know who
Balana?
it was.
Oh, baby
either.
Balana?
Yeah, that's Balana.
Baby Balana. Isn't that a song? Right? That's a song.
Yes,
is.
baby
Oh, that's cool looking.
beluga in the
Yeah.
deep blue sea. That is cool.
Yeah, the hair's rad.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of volume.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Majel.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
Mm.
Nice.
T'Pol is pissed.
I love that.
She is.
That's
Amanda
our friend.
Wong, you did it.
Yes.
Wow. Get used to it, limp lobes. This is the future. Beautiful.
I love it.
It's so good.
That's amazing.
So good.
And she literally just took a picture of it and was like, here, I made this a couple years ago. Enjoy.
Yay! Amanda
Excellent.
Wong.
Oh, that's awesome.
Excellent. We love her. Okay.
Yes, we do.
Lower Decks. This is trekcore.com, you guys. Trekcore.com. Preview inside IDW's The Art of Star Trek. Lower Decks. Whoa.
Yes.
That's exciting.
And there's some
Oh my-
pages in the article.
Oh, cool.
Let me find
they're-
those.
Awesome.
Okay. Sorry, it just made me laugh the way you said awesome. But I'm not going to say
I
why.
was like, we all were just like,
Now
yeah,
I know
action.
why.
Yeah. Okay, here it comes, everybody. Beckett Mariner, human,
That's
voiced
great.
by Tawny Newsom. Look at this stuff.
Mhm.
Love those character
So-
sheets.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah, this is amazing. Look at these guys. This is amazing. Look at
Mhm.
pupils, 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 pupils. This is like
Pupils.
Ta'ana right here. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the different expressions down
Yeah.
on the lower left. Ah, so good.
It just really makes you appreciate more. You know, whenever you see kind of like behind the scenes or kind of things like that
Mhm.
on what people do, you kind of go like appreciate how much work gets put into things and how
Yeah.
things get done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and then when it comes out, the price of the book is surprisingly reasonable for if the pages are this quality.
Yeah.
It's $49 for the book.
Oh, wow.
Which is not a bad price for an art book like this.
Mhm.
That's true. Squished right here. Squished.
Dude, I
That's
love
great.
this stuff.
Yeah, me
Wow, look at
too.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, remember
Look
these
at how
guys?
wide the bridge there.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
so
that's cool.
Wow.
So cool.
I got to play with the season 2 model of the Cerritos for a Ships of the
Oh,
Line
really?
calendar image that I did. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. See, I love this stuff
Gorgeous.
so much.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Riker.
Ooh, that's exciting.
I'm going to get that book.
Mhm.
All right. Do we have an
Eventually.
update from War Dog? Oh,
Oh.
let me just click that button and see what happens. See if it works this time. Oh, I think we've got something.
Ooh.
Okay. Here it is. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. One moment, please. Almost there.
Buffering. Buffering. See, if my friends in the live chat, if you ever go to MySpace and want to know how how well that site functions,
Oh my gosh.
it's terrible. Oh, look at the shirt.
I live in one of the most beautiful places in creation.
Wait, are you hearing that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can hear it.
It's just so echoey. I wasn't sure what was.
Sometimes I get mail. The mail I got today is from a Kickstarter that I backed. I backed a lot of Kickstarters. I like to back creative people. And what I've got today is a box that came to me from the Becoming Frazetta Kickstarter that I backed.
Oh, right.
Cool.
Which is the art of Frank Frazetta.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
Ooh.
Favorite graphic artist.
Amazing.
And it's the early years. And it's introduced by Sarah Frazetta, that's his granddaughter. And so it's got all this stuff.
He's got his
And it
Dr.
shows
Pepper
a lot
there.
of the variations
And
of
jelly
things that we've
beans.
seen
Yeah.
all over the place. And some of his very early work that he
Oh,
did.
that's so cool.
There's old
Doug
Frank.
Drexler's a Frazetta fan as well.
And
Oh.
I think that's a picture of Doug with him that he just
Yeah.
flipped through.
so, yeah. This
Oh
is
man,
cool.
that's
That's
so
so
great.
cool.
Oh god, I'd love to sit down with that. That's
Nice.
awesome.
Some cool stickers.
Yeah.
I'd love to sit on that so that I can see over the dashboard of my car.
It's
Nice.
an awesome.
I'm only 4'8".
The other box I got,
Oh, there's another one?
or I should say, another box I got.
Oh yeah, I think
Does
I know where
he
this is
have a
going.
tricorder?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a communicator.
Yeah.
Yeah, communicator.
Communicator. Yeah.
Or is
Yes.
it? Right.
I don't know why. No. It is a communicator. My brain went. beep.
Communicator.
Techstar.
Oh,
yeah, it's probably got his address on there. We've all done that
And I've
before.
got in here, I opted for the
Oh, is this from the
Tre-
Drexler?
yeah.
The Trek
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
opted for a
That is
Which is
little,
such a good title.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Look at that.
piece of the
Oh, yeah, it's a
final
little-
frontier.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
right here,
That's a
it's
piece
a
of the
piece of the final frontier. It's a piece
of the curtain.
screen, or what was it was a curtain that was outside of
10 forward.
Yeah.
10 forward on the Enterprise in TNG.
Yeah.
I got
That's
this really
so
cool
cool.
magazine that has this cruiser.
Wow. Klingon.
And
Looks like.
cruiser,
Yeah. It's the
yeah.
Orchard
Awesome.
class.
Yeah.
it's got Doug's
Good knowledge,
signature
Matt.
on there.
Jeez.
And then there's this cool
Ooh,
thing here.
a tubby thing.
Oh yeah.
Is that Harry's
fact.
flute?
Fun fact about the Vorcha class, when it was in TNG, it was colored similarly to the Enterprise because it was supposed to symbolize that the Federation Klingons were kind of coming, their alliance. But then by the time we got to DS9, when we started seeing the digital models, they had repainted them in the traditional Klingon green.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
Beautiful.
awesome.
Yeah.
They're going to get put into frames and put in my office once the house gets completed.
Yeah.
My goodness.
The house is
Love
almost
his
there.
Starfleet Academy shirt.
Yeah.
That box.
Man.
That
That's
box,
awesome.
another box?
And then there's the last one.
Ooh.
Wow.
Fun!
Oh,
He just
jeepers.
got a letter. He
It's a
just got
puppy.
They get bigger each box he pulls up.
It's a Targ!
The next one, we're going to have to go outside. He's going to come in on a flatbed truck.
From the cell.
From the cell.
Speaking of which, the Wave 1s are available now, and I just ordered myself a Wayoon.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
Scotty's nephew.
Nice. That's so cool.
Oh, he got the whole Wave 1.
They look so great, yeah.
Ryan's
Jellicoe.
favorite
Oh, yeah.
Here's a good one.
Ooh, Archer.
Archer.
Jonathan Archer, let's see.
Marcher.
Yep.
That's better. Yeah, look at that one.
Man alive.
There's Wayoon. There's Wayoon. No, wait, no,
And
that's
his chopsticks. Oh,
Rachel Garrett.
Rachel Garrett.
She's pretty
Look
awesome.
at that one. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. There he is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Martha from Deep Space Nine.
Oh, this is
AKA
so great.
Jeff Combs, one of his many,
Weak eyes, good ears.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I love that they included the chopsticks and the pepperoni.
Captain
Yeah.
Karo Sulu.
Wow.
Portrayed by George Takei.
Oh, it's so good.
The motion picture. Oh no, this is Star Trek 2, The Undiscovered
Yeah.
Country. Or Star Trek 4, 6.
Six.
It's a number.
The Undiscovered Country.
It's a number.
It's a Star
then this
Trek
one
movie.
here.
Ooh,
Oh
two
no,
picks.
this guy.
Everybody says, oh no, I'm never getting that. It's 2 picks from Voyager. This is otherwise known as Tuvok and Neelix combined. Into a whole new actor. And I understand he's going to be in Star Trek Las Vegas.
Yes, he is.
I hope so.
That's so
If I can
cool.
get him to sign that.
But he had in his contract
So-
not to have Kate Mulgrew anywhere near
Hope
him.
you're all having
That's
a
fair.
great day.
I wonder why.
It's Montana. March doesn't mean much to us up here.
Yeah.
It's another month.
Same.
Snow.
Same, War Dog. Same.
Maybe we'll get some more weather. It'll warm up. We'll see something else. I don't know.
You can
Yeah, we'll
have some
we'll
of
see
our
spring
hot
in
weather.
early May.
Feel straight from the jelly.
Yum.
Dr. Pepper.
Ah,
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
Got his priorities straight.
Look how happy he looks eating his jelly bellies and drinking his Dr. Pepper.
that's
Put on those sunglasses and you're all
so
set.
great.
I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. It's my
That
first
was
one.
excellent.
I screwed it up.
Yay!
Sorry.
You did not
You
screw
did
it up.
great.
But hope you enjoyed this look at some of the packages that come my way. And that you're going to have a great day. Remember, be a good human. It never hurts.
He needs to call his channel DP and Cigars.
Oh.
Yay!
Yay,
We're
War
done.
Dog.
Yay!
Superstar.
That was wonderful.
That was awesome.
All right. We ran over a little bit today, but it was worth it. That was really cool. A lot of fun. So let's talk very quickly about this week. Ahead and behind. Yesterday on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we released our full review of what the heck was it?
Interface.
Interface. When you want to have fun, think interface. Everybody's favorite It's a fun episode. It's everybody's favorite episode. So put it
Mhm.
Reach
on
out
if
and
you're
touch
bored and
someone,
you want to
right?
have some fun. Yeah, if you want to have some fun.
Damn straight.
Interface.
Yes.
Yeah.
That full review is on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel right now for free. Enjoy. The only thing you have to pay is a click, which, you know, that's not even
And
a thing.
attention.
Excellent. Very good. Mark Zutkoff is pissed that he didn't think of that one. So am I.
Yep.
Oh, and there's no more Starfleet Academy to review, everybody. So we're going to skip
Mm-mm.
all the way ahead to the year 2000. This coming Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, come right back here to the Virtual TrekCon YouTube channel for Star Trek and Chill. A bunch of us will be there. Everybody you see here, except I think maybe Henny. But we will have Anthony Pascal of TrekMovie.com will be here joining us. It should be a lot of fun. We're going to Star Trek. We're going to chill. I just got hungry. So let's
Me
get through this
too.
quickly. I mean, I think it was those jelly bellies. That's gross. That shouldn't make you hungry. So that's this Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Virtual Trek on YouTube channel, Star Trek and Chill. Then on Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we will release our first segment review of, hey, what do you think of when I say coffee and croissant? Coffee and croissant. The TNG episode Attached. Excellent. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
Oh, also, everybody, next Friday, like in 10 days, no spoilers, but we've got some pretty fun and interesting pals joining us the following Friday. So you do not want to miss any of this month. It's Women's History Month. It's Green Month. It's Big Guests Month, everybody. It's Becky Lynch Month. You know. Anyway, thank you very much to War Dog Heim, Power Ranger Donnie, Cairo 47 still up. He says John Davis, Peace, Love, and Star Trek. One of the coolest names ever. Lucia Raz, Dave Gregory, Fedagan, go to bed. Who says I tried Dr. Pepper years ago, but did you finish it?
Oh,
Probably pretty flat on that now.
He's from Finland. So, sure, he's never heard that one before. He's like, two ends, bro. Two ends. Don't want to hear it. Robo Gendro, Tiffany Laurie, Bob Duncan. Yeah, I'm getting
Did
really
I see
hungry
somebody
now.
saying it was Tiffany Laurie's birthday today?
Oh, happy birthday, Tiffany Laurie.
Because, yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
You know who
Yeah.
else's birthday it is? He was present at my very first Star Trek convention. Or actually, the first one, actually, yes, and my first STLV. Let's see if I can't find this super quick like. Here it is. I wished him a happy birthday just today. His name is...
Same.
Let's pull it up. His name is Frank Shuey. It's Darth Shuey's dad. He took me to my very first Star Trek convention when there was Marina Sirtis, Michael Dorn, and Jonathan Frakes in Sacramento it was.
That's cool.
So check this out. Here it comes. This was our very first STLV 19 years ago in 2007. It's Frank Shuey right here.
Wow.
We haven't aged a day in 19 years. So that's me. That's Frank Shuey, the birthday boy. Darth Shuey. That's my brother Eric. And that is Michael Rosenbach that you know. Just kidding. It's Rosenberg. That was a fun day. Anyway, happy birthday, Darth Shuey. His dad, Frank Shuey. We call him Commander Frank. All right. And thank you very much to Rose Kirby. And did we confirm that it was Tiffany Laurie's birthday?
She said thanks guys.
Yes. Okay,
cool. Yeah.
And thank you to everybody else for hanging out with us. John Archiola, where can people find you and your goodies online, please?
ScreenRant.com for the Star Treks. Oh, by the way, we didn't get to this actually. You can find on the site that a little story about Marina Sirtis, who said that Star Trek Legacy will never happen. So that's actually
Oh, that's a good story. You're right.
yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
check that out on
juicy.
ScreenRant. Check
Let's
that
talk
out.
about that on
for-
Friday too.
It does work for
Yeah.
Friday because it's a bit of a chill article.
Yeah.
Ooh, it doesn't
Yeah.
feel
Kinda
chill.
No, I mean it's combative, but
Yeah.
you know,
Feels
it's
like a
more
chilly reception.
like this
Yeah,
is news and that's chill time.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah, but you're right, John. All right. What about yourself, the Matt?
Well, you can find me here on Tuesdays on the main view. You can check me out in the live chat on Fridays for Star Trek and Chill. You can check me out on the free for alls for the Seventh Rule. You can check out some of my fantastically amazing 6 videos on YouTube and some Star Trek art on my ArtStation page.
Great. And what about yourself, Jenny?
Well, you can check me out on the internet. I'm at jennyrjohnson.com. That's my website. Please sign up for my newsletter because that's a great thing to do. And also, I have a Patreon. Holy smokes, what? Yeah, a Patreon. I'm Jenny R. Johnson Art on Patreon. Also, hey, I'm all over social media too. So you can find me at Jenny R. Johnson Art, all of those places. Oh, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm an artist and I make art, including Star Trek art. So you can check that out on the internet. And also, I'm usually here on Tuesdays and Fridays, but also not this week.
Did you take a deep breath before she launched into that? That was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Beat
Really got
that,
this down
Melissa.
to a science now, eh?
Can you have a conversation with yourself like Jenny did?
It's because I keep looking at my shirt and I can't help but think of pizza. And I'm so
Well, it is
hungry
pizza.
right now.
I know, I'm really hungry. I'm actually like
Pizza right
shocked
now.
how hungry I am right
Yeah.
now.
But you can find me at walkingartmadebymelissa.com. Da, da, da. You can find my wares there too. Da, and you can sign up for my Zumba classes. Oh my gosh. The choreography for this week is so much fun. It's like a mashup of different styles and it's fun. Fun. Come dance. Let's dance. And you can find me here on Virtual TrekCon, the main viewer, Star Trek and Chill, also on the Seventh Rule, and Three Fat Lobsters, and Walking Art Made by Melissa on the Instagram.
The grams of Insta?
Grams of
Yeah.
Insta.
Speaking of MASH, Irish people like potatoes. Dude, you guys know about, shout out to Australia, you know, like mashed potatoes? Aussie bites. I'm going to eat one of these
Yeah,
as soon
we
as
love
I'm
Aussie
done.
bites.
My
I've
favorite
not
thing to
had
do with
one of
these
these.
guys is eat them.
Is eat 'em?
Yes.
Top 3.
Mhm.
Everybody, you can find me online at Ryan TG Husk. Once again, that's at Ryan TG Husk, or just Virtual TrekCon, the Seventh Rule, or Falling Tower on your favorite social media, but especially right here on YouTube and of course MySpace. Duh, everybody.
Mhm.
I just disappeared for a second. I mean, it's time to go. It's like Back to the Future.
Whoa, whoa.
Somebody's changing the future.
Yeah.
Somebody make out.
You gotta get
Live
under
chat,
the,
make
in
out
and
with
out.
each other in
under
the
the sea
dance
dance
club.
to save Ryan.
Or else
Johnny,
we
be
just go.
good.
Oh my God.
Thanks, everybody. We will see you next time. Enjoy your pizzas and your snacks and your Aussie bites. Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah.
When you guys want to talk about Irish people, put it on the main viewer.
Edinburgh.